is when you go home, write a list of all the things that make you uniquely you. That's your talents, your skills, your qualifications, those things that your friends say about you, the things that your friends come to you for advice for. Because if your friends are always coming to you for advice for passion, then it means there's something about you, something that you've got as a talent. If they're always coming to you for advice for relationships, then that's something special about you. Right? Minimum of 20 to 50 things that make you uniquely you. No, don't say when you get home. When you get home. 20 to 50 things. What this exercise does for you is it makes you just see how much you have in you as a person. And it increases your confidence in yourself, and it makes you feel better about yourself. And people like to buy from people who are feeling good about themselves. If I come to you and say, oh, you know, I can help you get out of financial trouble, would you be confident?
Oh, no.
Yeah. People like to buy from people that feel good about themselves, and this exercise will make you feel good about yourself and give you confidence. Number 2, with your service, write down again when you get home 20 to 50 things why your service is better than the next. What makes it unique? Why should I buy from you instead of the next person that's doing the same thing? What this makes you do is it gives you certainty in your own product and in your service. People like to buy from people who are certain about themselves, who are sure about their product. If I'm not sure about what I'm selling, would you buy from me? I come to her and I say, what does Prime One do? And she says, I'm not really sure, but it's very good. You just try it. I'm not putting it into my body if she doesn't even know what it does. People buy from people who are certain. So write 20 to 50 reasons why should I buy from you. Why shouldn't I buy from the next person who's doing something similar? Okay? It gives you certainty. Number 3 is start saving. Saving is paying yourself first. It's a declaration to yourself and to the world that I am important to me. We spend money all the time according to what is important. Most of us will pay either our bond or our rent first because that is important. And if we put ourselves at the bottom of the list, it means we're saying to ourselves, I am not important to me. It shows that you don't value yourself in the way you interact with people, and people will not value you if you don't value yourself. And so saving will help you to increase your value, financial value, and it just makes you more confident to have a stash of money packed somewhere. You're not too desperate. If somebody doesn't treat you well, you can easily walk away and not just stick around just to get a quick buck out of them. Okay. So start to save. Number 4 is avoid bad debt. There is good debt and there is bad debt. Good debt is debt that puts money into your pocket. For example, if you were to get a loan from the bank to buy a car and you hired the car out, if the money that this car is bringing to you is more than what you're paying the bank on a monthly basis, then that is good debt. Because you're not paying anything on it, it's paying for itself and it's putting money into your pocket. That's good debt. Bad debt, on the other hand, just takes money out of your pocket. Examples of bad debt are credit cards, clothing accounts, and things like that. It's usually the most expensive and it just keeps revolving. It's like a rock tied to your leg. It's difficult to move forward with bad debt. If you've got bad debt, work towards getting rid of it. Okay? And if you're not in it, avoid it. Have a motto. Tell yourself, if I can't afford it, I'm not getting it, especially with consumables like clothing. Seeing a smile coming out. And finally, education, education, education. Keep educating yourself. Education increases your value. Educate yourself about your product that you're selling to people. Educate yourself about how you can make your service better and better. We always like to be served by somebody that is doing nicer and nicer things for us. So how can you give a better service? Educate yourself. And then get some financial education as well. It is very difficult to be in a healthy financial state, to increase your net worth, if you don't know anything about money. So just take an interest in money. And so, if you'd like to learn more about this and much more, I run monthly financial fitness workshops. We'll teach you about your relationship with money and how that affects you. We'll teach you about the different ways in which you can make money. We'll teach you about how you can get out of debt. We'll teach you about having assets and moving forward in life, and we'll give you a solid financial fitness game plan from that. Another great tool which I've brought with me today is the Abundance Diary. It's an excellent tool. I've been using it since I first saw it 2 years ago. It's an excellent tool. It's a management tool and a money growing tool because it's got things in there like spending forms where you can track your expenditure. It's got savings tips for you, inspirational quotes, debt freedom plan, everything is in there. It's an excellent tool, especially for business women, because then you can keep track of everything that you're doing financially. I've got a special price on it. It retails for $150 in the bookstores, and I've got an exclusive price of $125, and I'll pass it on to you at $125 if you're interested. I'm interested in your financial business. So I wish you the very best.